everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm having quite an exciting day today, and I'm enjoying a really nice, delicious chai tea. I'm filming my very first music video today, which is so exciting I can't even describe to you how excited I am. But anyways, let's get to the reading for this week. Also, you may note this lovely, beautiful scarf made by my best friend Susan. We have opened a shop right in front of our studio. It's in the common area of our studio downtown in Sudbury, so if you're in Sudbury, you should come check it out. And we make scarves and jewelry, you name it, we make it. Anything crafty. And we have craft workshops coming up as well. Anywho, I'll leave a link below if you want any information on that stuff. I'm going to use the Healing with Your Angels Oracle cards. Just have to throw everything on the ground. Why not? Let's focus here and see what's coming up for this week. Whoa, that totally fell on the ground. Okay then. Sometimes they get a little wild, but maybe I'm just being clumsy. Who knows? Maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe it's a bit of both. Okay. I got it. Alright, so for the beginning of this week, which is today and tomorrow, we have Truth and Integrity. Interesting. You know what? I want to read what it says in the book for this because I don't get this card very often. So I'd kind of like to read it to you and tell you what the message from the guidebook is. Okay, here we go. You are guided to be very honest with yourself and be true to yourself in all of your activities and your actions. The angels say to you, let go of anything inauthentic and all activities that do not mirror your highest intentions for yourself. If something in your life isn't working, be willing to release it to God and the angels. When we open our hands and release unhelpful situations, the divine light can enter. Miracles always follow when we surrender troubling conditions. Soak that one in for a second. That's so true. You'll find that the job, relationship, health issue, or other circumstance heals rapidly in ways that you could have never imagined. All along the way, the angels will perfectly guide you to actions that will either help you replace the situation with something better or heal it completely. Expect a miracle when you decide to be true to you. Wow. I definitely resonate with this card a lot and that message. First of all, this morning I was thinking to myself that there were a few people that came to my mind, and at first I just had this anger, and I just felt like there's just some like nasty stuff from the past, and they didn't even do anything wrong. I think they really cast a lot of judgment, I think, on me and on some people that I really care about, and I'm still hanging on to a bit of that anger. And what I realized is I have to let go of that anger. And I can't carry that around. You know, it's probably why I'm getting shoulder and neck pains, because I'm actually carrying that around, you know, and I think maybe you don't necessarily have to cut everyone out of your life, but, you know, I definitely am not going to choose to be around those people and to hang out with them on a daily basis, you know, because no matter what, you always have to do what feels right in your heart. And the other thing that I feel guided to share as well is to shield yourself, because there are always going to be people out there who attack you in terms of verbally, you know, maybe they even say something about you behind your back, but they're sending negative energy and negative vibes your way. And sometimes, again, you can feel this. Sometimes they call them psychic attacks, and you feel these, it's like, almost like swords, like, hitting your back, you know. And you don't have to be worried about it, you know, it's not something to freak out about. But just ask your angels to protect you and to shield you and shield your energy. And every day, like I've said before in previous videos, just imagine that there's light going through you, white light and purple protection light around you. Wear amethyst or carry amethyst, bring amethyst around with you. This is a big raw chunk of it, but you can get smaller versions and wear it in jewelry as well. That's a protection stone, and that'll keep you away from people like that. And of course, this is life. You're going to bump into people. You know, negative people exist, but you can shield your energy, and it's so, so, so important to shield your energy on a regular basis. So just ask your angels to shield you. Just envision light around you. And call on Archangel Michael, because he will keep you extra safe. So anytime you feel like you need that extra protection, you know, you don't have to panic. Like I said, you can bring amethyst with you or wear it in jewelry. I have some available if you're interested. Call on Archangel Michael, call on your angels. Just quiet yourself for a minute, and even surround yourself with the color purple. It's a very protecting color. So stay true to who you are, and no matter what, like no matter who judges you or who thinks you can't do something, or whoever, you know, there's always going to be people around you that don't like the people that you love. Whether it's your family or your spouse or just some friends that you have, you know very well who's positive to be around and who's not, you know. And I have some very, 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 very positive people in my life, and I think other people that are like acquaintances may even be jealous of some people that I have really great relationships with, you know, or they may just not connect, and that's fine. But don't let that stop you from having beautiful connections that you feel you should be in and that you should have. So stay true to yourself, listen to your intuition, and be sure to just be yourself, and everything will work out when you're just yourself. Just act like yourself, surround yourself with positive people, and that's a really, really key thing to do at the beginning of this week. Oh, and miracles. Oh, I can go on this rant forever. I've had so many relationships in my life heal, as I said before, over the past month or so, or even the past 2 months. Unreal. And I really think it's because I am trying to stay focused, and I'm imagining light. Anytime you have a problem with someone, imagine like a green light. You can kind of see it up there for the green heart chakra. Imagine green light just coming from your heart. That means you have an open heart, and if you're having any relationship problems or friendship problems, imagine that person with green light as well, and your green light connecting. And I always imagine like an infinity symbol going back and forth of a green light between hearts, and you can envision this between anyone you're having a hard time with. So between that, if you have that vision and that intention and that belief and that faith that you can heal and manifest miraculous things, you really can. And I'm telling you, that's all it really takes is a bit of faith and trust, and let go and surrender, as the card says as well, and just be yourself, and things will work out, and miracles will happen. Miracles happen every day, so just stay open to them. For the middle of the week, we have retreat. This is all about taking time for yourself. And not to overthink, but just taking time to relax. So listen to your body. Do you feel like you need to do some yoga? Do you feel some tension? Take some time to even breathe. Make sure you're breathing properly. Breathing in, and your stomach fills right up and it goes out. And when you breathe out and take a deep breath, your spine, you know, imagine your stomach going kind of towards your spine. And take time to breathe properly. There's so many times we're rushing around during the day. We forget how to breathe, or we start breathing backwards, and that causes a lot of tension in our body and a lot of stress and anxiety. So take time to retreat. Rest when you feel like you need to rest. There's lots of sicknesses going on right now because it's the fall. There's change in temperature. So lots of even just, you know, simple colds going around, and that's fine. And you have to just accept that that happens, and we do get sick sometimes, and you can't always prevent it, you know. So just take care of your body. Make sure you're getting the proper nutrients at this time of year as well. The foods do change. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. From the summer to fall, the whole stock in the supermarkets change, and there's certain foods that are kind of out of season now, so you have to get used to the stuff that is in season and try to make some new recipes or something fun, you know, with the new stock for the fall. You know, there's lots of squash, there's potatoes, there's carrots, like that kind of thing. Try to make some fun stuff, maybe some fun squash soups or something like that. I don't know, pumpkins are out, you know. Take time to make sure that you're eating properly, like I said, and rest when you need to rest. So if you're getting a cold, I had a cold last week and I took a full day off. and I didn't feel bad about it, and I took the whole day to sleep it off, and I pretty much slept the whole thing off in one day. So it's so important to do that for yourself sometimes, and there are people who are always going to judge you, whether it's family or spouse, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be people out there who are like, just keep going, keep pushing, go to work sick. But you know what I think is you're going to get everyone else sick, so why not just take 1 day or 2 days off, rest, sleep it off, and then you have more energy than ever. Because I think sometimes when you overpush your body and you overwork your body, you just end up getting more sick because you have no energy to begin with, and then you're exhausting yourself, putting out energy you don't have, spreading around this sickness to people. You know, it's not pretty. So sometimes you have to just take a rest and take time to sleep it off. But listen to yourself. You know what's best for you, and everything varies per situation and per person and per soul. So it's really important to just listen to yourself, and that's what retreating is all about. It's just listening to yourself, right? And for the weekend, we have support. I love this picture. I always love this picture. It shows that everything is supported, and I think one of the main things that they say in the book about this card is that, or maybe it's not in this card, but I read it before. Essentially, the message is that if the universe can support all of the planets in the sky, the universe can support you and your needs. And it's just about trusting in that. Like, see how supported it is? And yes, maybe there are terrible things going on in the world. You know, the earth is still alive, you're still alive, you're here, you're alive, and that's something to be embraced every day. Our whole galaxy, our solar system, is supported so miraculously by the divine, by source, by spirit, by God, whoever you want to refer to. And that's why it's so silly when we think that we're not going to be provided for. Because we live in an abundant universe, and we all deserve abundance, and we're all capable of manifesting abundance, and it just starts from believing that we are abundant. I am abundant. I am light, I am love, and those are the simple facts. And to think something along the lines of, I don't have enough money, or I don't have the job that I want, I can't have this, I can't have that, I can't have the relationship I want, I can't, well, you just start manifesting more of that the more you think about that kind of thing, and it just really starts from shifting your perspective. And like I said earlier, it just starts from having this much faith. If you have this much faith, it goes such a long way. And then you start to see things manifest, and then your faith starts to grow, and it should, And yes, we've all been hurt before, we've all been left down, blah, blah, blah. It happens. It's life. We learn, we fall down, we get back up, but we are supported, and everything that you go through is part of your plan. And it's just about trusting in that, and you have to, again, this is a message that always comes up, you have to ask your angels for help. You have to ask the universe, you have to ask God, you have to ask if you want them to intervene and help you with a situation, or to, give you specific guidance or for signs. They will come to you, and don't outline how you want them to send you a message. They know how to get through to you, so leave that up to them. But you have to ask, because we have free will, and they can't intervene unless you give them permission, unless it's like a life or death situation where you're not supposed to go yet, then they kind of can intervene. But in terms of just personal growth and day-to-day things that you really need help with, we are co-creators with the universe, and we will be supported, but we need to ask for help first. So put that out there, release, surrender, put your arms up, and be open to receive. Be open and willing to receive, and you shall receive. Looks like a pretty good week, if you ask me. Enjoy. It looks like we have some fabulous weather where I am right now for the rest of this week, which is nice, because a few weeks ago the temperature just really dropped and went down, and it looks like we have a little bit of a higher temperatures, a little bit of nice weather before it starts to snow and stuff like that. So anyway, have a fabulous day, guys, and we shall talk soon. Bye.